Hello, my absolutely beautiful Taurus friends, and welcome to your horoscope for February of 2023, where Taurus this month, the planets are out of retrograde. So we do have a little bit of forward motion in the ocean, and that is something that we have been waiting months for. Even getting through January, having Mars and Mercury come out of retrograde does not compare to the little bit of speed that we're going to be able to pick up here in February, and of course it will increase more as we get to March. But man, some plans you've had going on can start to really actualize at this time. So it's a really exciting month to be taking advantage of the energies available in the cosmos. So Taurus, before we get in there, I want to make sure that you pick up your digital transit calendar for this year from our friends at Wise Skies Collective, Wise Skies Astrology. In the description box down below, I've got a code for you to save $17. Now, you want this calendar not just because it's cool and not just because it's another thing to have, but you can follow the transits all year long and get a little breakdown that comes with it. Tiffany creates this every year, and it is a labor of love, and it is to absolute benefit to you. Whether you are brand new at studying Taurus or you've been doing this for a while, it is a fantastic helper, and it'll sync right with your own calendar so that you can start to understand the timing of what really does happen for you when the moon moves into Cancer, right? You can start to find your own patterns in your chart. So click in the description box down below, use my code, and you'll get it because it's just for the soulmate family that we're getting a little bit of a discount from Tiffany. So check it out, okay? All right, Taurus, into February we go. So right at the beginning of the month, I want you to keep in mind that we've got both Saturn and Pluto who are in the last moments, really, of being in both Aquarius and Capricorn, respectively, because in March, we're going to see Saturn move into the energy of Pisces, and then we'll start a whole new wave of energy in that Pisces vibration, and we'll see Pluto move for a short time, okay, from March until June into the energy of Aquarius, and it will get your attention. But right now, we have this sense in February of a completion. We are in completion mode. We're wrapping it up, and we've got the speed and the energy to make these last minute things happen. Not to mention, again, Mars and Mercury are out of retrograde this month, so that is incredibly helpful. We'll also see Mercury fully get out of its post-retrograde shadow time this month on February 10th, and we will see Mars next month get out of its post-retrograde shadow time. So either way, all signatures are keyed to the vibration of finishing and having the energy to be able to do that. Okay. On the 5th, we're going to kick off this month with a full moon happening at 16 degrees of Leo. Now, remember, the full moon Taurus says we need to end something, acknowledge something, or make an adjustment, okay? So find 16 degrees of Leo on your chart. And if you're not sure how to do that, I've got a video in my description box down below that'll show you how to find the active transit in your chart, because you want to know what house is this actually happening in for your particular chart, okay? Now, in the general, we've got this lighting up your 4th house space: home, family, real estate, property, changes happening around your domestic situation, things going on with your parents, right? This is the 4th house zone. And I want you to think about this too when we're talking about the home in particular. Yes, this could mean that you're making a move, but we're talking about things in the home, not necessarily buying or selling a home. That could happen, but that's a little bit more 3rd house vibration. But the things in the home, like, do you need to renovate that bathroom? Do you need to, does your home need its own expression? Things like that. So I want you to kind of key and calibrate to that information. Now, this particular full moon, because you're being asked to end, acknowledge, or adjust, and we see that this moon is squaring Uranus and that transiting North Node. So this is a fixed square that we're in. It means that something has been in place for quite some time. It's too fixed. It's too rigid, Taurus. You're a fixed energy. So is Leo, okay? And so what you're being asked to adjust, you have to take some action. You will need to take some action on what? To express. This is an emotional expression Taurus, what do you need to say? What do you need to speak up about? What decisions do you need to make? Where do you need to say, no, this is what I need. No, this is what I want. No, this is my idea, right? Because we've got the moon over here in this Leo energy, but the sun's in Aquarius. So the sun is all motivated to be about everybody, right? This is what the people want. This is what they want in the 10th house. This is what the public wants. But what do you need to do at home that you need to take a stand or make a stand about it and make some decisions? Now, over the next couple weeks, you'll see your decision beginning to come to light, or the changes that you make to end, acknowledge, or adjust. You're going to see how it helps you get the ball moving to move towards what you really truly value and need in this area, okay? When we get to the 10th, Mercury comes out of that post-retrograde. Well, Mercury will be out of post-retrograde shadow time. Let's just say it that way, because on the 11th, we see Mercury moving into the energy of Aquarius, which is our signature that it is full steam ahead. Okay, full steam ahead. You can make those decisions now. You can buy that thing, sign that contract, have that conversation, and know that you're going to have, a lot of good steam behind that. Now, this is going to light up for you your 10th house, right? It's right up there where the sun was at, just across from this Leo full moon. So things around the career. What decisions are you making? Where are you thinking a little bit out of the box? Where are you just making some changes to do things a little bit different? And they allow you, Taurus, to have more freedom in your work life. But I don't want you to limit it to just work and career. This is soul level calling. This is your reputation. What do we call you in public? Are you a mom? Are you married and now you're not married? What is changing? What decisions are you making that you're opening up this space to think outside of the box with how you've been handling the career zone? Now, also, Aquarius is Aquarius. What's going on in the technical vibration of work for you? Are you moving your business digitally? Are you starting a promotion with something digitally? Think about it in those lines as well, and know that you've got solid ground to make decisions, okay? When we get to the 18th, we see the sun enter into the energy of Pisces, and this is fantastic, delicious energy. The sun brings this light, heat, life, and motivation to your 11th house, and this is the friends, the social groupings, the long-range plans, goals, designs that you have for yourself. So truly, in a very social place in your life, you're going to start to be motivated to take action, to have empathy, to have compassion, to be charitable, to have a vision, to have a dream for yourself. And you're working it out right here during this season. Now, when we get to the 20th, we're going to also have a new moon at 1 degree of Pisces to support the vision building, okay? So at the new moon, you're planting your seeds of intention, and this is an opportunity for you, Taurus, to really make some significant and important life changes, because when you work with the characteristics of Pisces, you reach between the veil, right? You reach beyond just the material earth world, and you say, here's my ideal, here's my vision, here's where I want to rest and relax and have a rejuvenated practice in my 11th house. I want to be in alignment with people who let my soul be at ease. That way I can work as efficiently as possible so that I can move towards my vision, right? It's very much so an energy where you, I think, know at this particular point what you want in this area of your life. You've had time to be creating the vision around it. And now this new moon, I think, is your stepping stone to say, okay, I'm willing to take this on. I've got the vision. I'm holding it in my mind. I forgive myself for what I didn't know. I forgive those, and I accept myself and others at a vulnerable level that allows our vibration to meet, and we can travel forward together. Now, also on the 20th, a little bit later in the day, just like a minute actually after this particular new moon, Venus is going to move into the energy of Aries. So for you, Taurus, this is going to light up the 12th house space, okay, the quiet sector. So this is kind of the heralding in just a little bit to start looking at your rejuvenation practices. What have you got going? What are you building? What are you working on behind the scenes? Maybe we don't see it in public, okay? But remember, Venus is an attracting energy. It's attracting. Venus is going to do the best work work, when she is allowing things to come. So here in your 12th house, it may be like, yes, the thrill of the chase. Let me be about it. I have Venus in Aries, so I know about this, okay? Like you're like, let me at them. But really, Taurus, the power position for Venus in Aries is to aggressively attract, right? Chase receiving, right? Let that settle with you for a minute, because that is a skill I have had to learn. And as you do that, you're not apologizing. You're like, no, I'm not sorry for the blessings and the opportunities that are coming to me. I have worked and moved in this vibration and I am ready to receive it. That is the confidence of Venus and Aries. I am ready to express spontaneity in my life. I am ready to express gratitude and confidence, self-confidence and assertion in receiving the gifts that are coming to me in this area. Now for you, it's going to be in the 12th house area. So spiritually, great time to work on yourself. Great time to look at how you rest. You bring your spirit to life, how creative you're being at this time. You know, now one thing I will tell you with Venus and Aries is that your attention to things can be very short, you know? So I would suggest, while Venus is traveling here until March 16th, you don't sign up for that, 1 year spiritual retreat, because 6 weeks in, you're going to be like, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm feeling all light and spiritual anyways, so be mindful that your attention to even what's attracting to you, right? Oh, I've got a class. Oh, I've got this. Oh, there's an opportunity for this. Be mindful that you are really willing to have a longer term investment in it. And if you are, then take advantage. But if not, just remember, Venus and Aries, the attention can be short. But it is a great time to work on things behind the scenes. And you'll get ready to present them to us as we get to Taurus season and we see that Venus move into your first house, okay? All right, my absolutely beautiful Taurus friends, grab your digital transit calendar. Enjoy February. Enjoy the momentum. Let me know what is moving forward for you. What are you seeing this actually manifest as in your life? I would love to know in that comment section down below. Bye, my beautiful bulls. I'll see you next month.